Mr. Malcolm Shepard, and yes, he may have related to the Old Capitol Green project to step to the vote.
Thank you. I'd like to thank you for allowing us to come back, but there's a new development with the Old Capitol Green project that would save money on financing the garage, as well as address one of the issues that had been presented to us earlier in terms of the ownership of it. The Jackson Redevelopment Authority has made a proposal to purchase the garage from the county at the end of the new market tax credit period. This purchase is based on an increase from $13 million, which has already been approved by the board, to $17 million, representing the amount. The $4 million difference represents the amount that the Jackson Redevelopment Authority was going to put into the project. By doing this, we would only have one loan associated with the garage. Two, it would provide the exit strategy for the county to get out of the garage business, if you will, at the end of that 7-year new market tax credit period. It has to be at the end of the 7-year period because governments don't qualify for new market tax credit. So full spectrum is a part of the deal for that 7-year period. And we're requesting here today that we increase the loan from 13 to 17 and also write the letter, which is due this month, to the Mississippi Development Authority requesting the amount of up to $17 million as a loan to go into the garage. At a recent meeting with Kathy Gelston, Kathy told us, and we wanted to know what was the conditions, of writing that letter. And she stated to us that that letter can be withdrawn at any time up until mid-September with no penalties or liability to the county, to Full Spectrum, or to anyone if we decided to do something different. Just a few minutes ago, we had Bishop Crude here, who's chairman of the board of the Redevelopment Authority, who has been working with the city on the proposal to purchase the garage, in which he had to leave, but he did allow Mr. Tony Gaylor to address any questions anyone may have concerning those discussions with the city about purchasing the garage. What we're doing at this time, we just submitted the tax increment financing application to the city of Jackson on Friday. By Friday of this week, I will have all of the material together to submit back to Blake and to Crystal Martin in the request that was made. We are arranging a 2 to 3 day meeting where we're bringing in our resident representatives from Washington, D.C. that represents our new market tax credit investment. We're bringing in our financing people from New York and from other places, that we're going to have a 2 to 3 day session to go over the information, to mold it into the final package that we're going to need. The urgency today is centered around the fact that in the month, at the end of May, the Mississippi Development Authority submits all of the bonding requests to the State Bonding Commission. And so we're coming before you today to request an increase and request that a letter be submitted to the Mississippi Development Authority representing requesting up to $17 million toward the garage development in Old Capitol Green.
Okay. Thank you very much. Any questions from the board at this particular point? Mr. Bishop?
Yes, I'd like to hear from Mr. Wallace on this and his thoughts on it before we move any further.
Good morning, board members. Thank you for the opportunity to come forward. As you know, we've been working on the Old Capitol Green project for quite a while, and I think there's a lot of support for the project. We'd love to see the project move forward. And the comments that Malcolm just made are accurate. We did meet with the state. and we know the guidelines and everything the state wants to follow in order to move forward with the project. However, we at the authority, we still have issues with project financing. We have not received any of the submittals that we have requested from the developer, and we need those submittals in order to be able to do the financial analysis on this project. We just cannot do anything further, and there's been ample time for the submittals to be submitted to us. What we definitely don't, our intent and our only intent is we are here to make sure that the taxpayers are not going to wind up having to pay for a development project because we did not do our due diligence.